am going to show you how to color the eye of your animal. First of all, you may, depending on what your teacher wants you to do, you may use black paint on your eye rather than black oil pastel. But if you're using, what I'm going to do during the video is use black oil pastel. When you use black oil pastel, you always want to use it last, okay? It will get mixed in with your other colors otherwise and make them look dirty. So you want to pick 2 colors to color your eye in with, and you want to make sure that they are colors that will look good mixed together. So I would say primary colors would look good mixed together, so that would be the red, the yellow, and the blue. And then colors that are next to each other on the color wheel look good together, so red and orange, red and yellow. Basically the warm colors look good together. And then blue and purple would look good together, blue and green, green and yellow. And I can write that out for your teachers so that you have something that you can look at to see what would look good together. I am using blue and yellow for mine, and I believe you're probably using my oil pastels, which have been used, so they're a little bit dirty. What you're going to want to do is just turn your paper over and just kind of twist your oil pastels around to get those other colors off of them, so they're just the pure color, so completely yellow and completely blue, or whatever color it is that you're using. Now, I'm going to start with my lightest color first, and around my, around the center of my eye, I want to use my yellow, and I am going to use more of my lightest color. So for my eye, I need to use more yellow than blue. So I'm gonna go about halfway out. Like this. Notice that I'm leaving this white. This actually will be black at the end, but like I said before, you want to use black last. I'm also using, or leaving I should say, this space here white, because that's going to be a highlight where the light is hitting my eye. So now it looks like this. It doesn't have to be a perfect circle. In fact, I prefer it not be perfect. And then I'm going to go around the outside of that circle with my blue, and I'm just going to go until I meet that yellow. I'm not touching the yellow yet. And fill that in. I push kind of hard, kind of a medium amount on my oil pastel, because in my opinion, it doesn't look quite as nice if I do this. It looks much nicer when it's completely blue and not a lot of white showing through. Okay, and then I'm gonna take the lighter of my 2 colors, so my yellow, and I am just kind of going zigzaggy in towards the center. It almost makes a tie-dye look. And I blend those together and get my green. Now I want to leave some of my yellow just yellow, and I want to leave some of my blue just blue. So I just mix it a little bit like this. Okay, now all I have left is the black. So I'll fill that in. And then on my animal, this part's black. On some of them, it's white. So you're going to want to make sure that you know what your animal's eyes look like. Okay, and I like to trace around the outside edge also, just to darken that Sharpie line up a little. It just makes it pop a little bit more. Just like that. And that's all there is to it. Then you would cut these out and you'll glue them down onto your torn paper, and you will just add some last little final details.